Previously on our little D&D game.
Leave the bear. We don't need the bear. We're loaded for bear.
Although the bear would probably fetch you 8 or 9 gold.
It's not worth it. We're loaded. Let's go.
Let's just take the bear.
Okay, we can drag it behind.
Well, I'll let you, Kitty Cat. You can take the bear.
No, thank you. My strength is like -1.
What is strength and what is -1?
I'm really weak.
Oh, okay.
Can you say that again?
I'm going back to the meat hall. Would I be able to ask someone
You're at the
if
meat
they
hall.
knew Oh, okay. So since I'm in the meat hall, would I be able to ask someone if they know where I can find the temple priest?
Yeah, there hasn't been a temple priest for years. Somebody answers you.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
it's just
What?
just an empty building right now.
That was my roll for my hit points. Well, second one consecutive.
So
I'll trade you dice.
anyway,
I'll take it.
We'll take the trade.
what would you like to?
Con bonus. Oh my goodness.
What would you guys like to? And you dream about just being destroyed, burnt by fire, burnt by. You can't run fast enough in your dreams to get away from that which is coming to kill you.
What can I do to make these dreams stop?
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to figure that out, bud. They are there. And you wake up and you're exhausted. You're absolutely exhausted. You need to roll me a Constitution saving throw this morning.
Constitution.
Yep.
Constitution saving throw. I'm proficient. So that is a unnatural 20.
Okay. You don't
And now on our little D&D game.
take any more levels of exhaustion, so you're still at 2.
Number 2.
You're still at level 2. Yep.
Okay.
You are walking slow, and you have disadvantage on ability checks. And though you've been healed, you are definitely not feeling well. So, would you like to make? Is Eddie who's making their way to the meat hall for breakfast?
I
Oh, the
walked
additional
out
thing.
after
Okay.
I cast, yeah.
So,
Who else is going to the meat hall?
7.5.
I'm a Subaru.
Well, it's 7 for
Okay.
each of us.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
7
for
by
each.
4. 20.
What was it?
Each one of us got 7.
What?
7 gold.
10 gold?
Add 7 gold to your characters list there, Brendan.
Thank you.
Here's what they paid. Split it amongst them.
Um,
Well, let's go have breakfast.
yeah, your breakfast seems to be on the floor. Your supper from last night.
Yeah, that's not breakfast.
But anyway,
Let's,
Um,
throw some sawdust on top of that.
just roll to see if you did it in your bedroll.
Oh no.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
4.
Yeah, you barfed in your bedroll.
Don't worry, we talked to Olivia, so she get it cleaned up. Don't worry.
Oh!
Well, maybe she not do it, but she knows someone who's do that.
I just swapped my bedroll with Aster's.
No.
You're not there. You left.
That's why I swapped it with yours.
Yeah, but I take all my crap with me.
Well, that's not your...
That's not what
our
you said.
bedrooms, is it?
So anyway, you don't even know this happened. Anyway, you guys head on over to the meat hall. There's not too many people in the meat hall this morning. Meat is being served, and there is a porridge there to eat. If you would like some porridge.
You have a more,
This is a good
mead
meal
right
for
now?
grueling fights ahead.
You have more mead?
Well, of
Here,
course.
have some mead.
Ah!
And some more. I'm not doing it again. You're on your own next
This
time.
is hair of dog. The only way
What?
to kick hangover is to make sure you don't get to the hangover point. You just stay well borderline.
I like you.
after about an hour of being here, you guys are yakking, drinking, eating, whatever. What are you doing? Stop.
Sounds like he's eating.
Anyway,
We should find the frothy man.
Yes.
Oliviesa comes in and says, "So, will you be campaigning door to door today?" Or...
I want to meet my opponent first.
Yes, we shall knock indoors. I mean, knock on doors.
He's
Autocorrect.
he's probably at work. He'll work till sundown
Where does he work?
out in the forest with the other loggers. So
We have X. We can go and campaign with them while they work. We can go help them.
Show them what we can cut down more logs than frothy man.
Yes.
but, you might want to concentrate on folks here in town.
Oh. Well, maybe.
Door to door?
Door to door.
I'm actually going to go out and go
Thump, thump. Have you
hunting
heard of your Lord
in
and
the
Savior,
forest
me?
You are.
while they're doing their campaign thing.
Okay.
I need a break
Have you
from
found
these
Greg?
two.
Aster, what are you doing? Aster,
I'd
Yes.
like to join
What are you
Breakneck's
doing?
Witnesses.
I am
what are you flicking?
me.
Yeah,
Nothing.
that's
Oh.
Probably
right.
just my pencil.
Okay, don't.
Stop it.
It's really loud.
Sorry.
It's alright. Don't let it happen again. So, are you gonna hang out here and collect your wand?
So I know for a fact that if I threw it into the fire, it would explode, right?
You know, if you threw it in the fire, it would probably nothing would happen to it
Oh.
because it's a magical item. It needs to be destroyed in a special way.
Do I know how to destroy it in this special way?
Yeah, you need to find a large volcano.
And one does not simply walk into 10 pounds.
Oh.
Or dragon's breath might do it. Fire dragon of some kind might destroy it.
Would I know if distance would help? Like putting distance between me and the object?
I'll say roll me just a straight Arcana check.
Straight Arcana?
Yep. Even though you're proficient, just roll me a straight one.
So
With your
without
bonus.
the bonus?
No, with your bonus. With your bonus.
That's 16.
You don't figure that would work. There's something else going on here, and can't put your finger on it.
Give it to frothy man. Make him a tune
This
king.
is a stupid one.
Show him that
Did
you can be
you
stronger with it.
did you play with the
Not yet.
orb?
I want to find out exactly what it is before I...
So you haven't attuned to it.
You're not just going to attune to a random object found in a dead guy's
Hand.
home?
No. No. That would be dumb.
Okay,
Like, why is it a lucky rabbit's foot?
Just
It
so
didn't
you
really
know-
work so well for the rabbit now, did it?
You've attuned to both of these items, and even though you've given one away, you're attuned to both of them.
yeah.
So is it like a tracker?
I'm fairly confident the names are because of the wand, though.
So,
Just
the
to,
wand was in both the wand and the pro.
One was in one hand, one was in the other.
So,
And
east,
the-
this town we're
and the
going
glyphs
to...
on the side of the sarcophagus show a guy holding the wand and doing battle or something.
Would it be big enough that there'd be a temple of sorts that we could...
Yes, we've got the Shrine of the Fire Sword.
Yeah, there's no one there to help us.
But once I'm elected,
I asked someone at the Mead Hall if all of the towns in 10 towns are as small as this.
Oh no, there's towns smaller.
Did you tell us that you went to hide the wand?
You saw him go
Probably.
out.
Okay.
Like, we only have 100 people here, but there might be there's a couple of like Lonelywood's just as small as we are. Perhaps even Dugan's Hole.
I would imagine
Which-
if you go to
Which
another
one's the
church
bigger?
to get this done,
Pardon me?
probably need to bring the wand.
Of 10 towns, which ones are the biggest?
Well, Bryn Shander in East Haven.
Okay.
The guy working at one of the guys working at the mead hall there says, yeah, like Bryn Shander. Bremen's pretty small as well. Bremen's pretty small. Dugan's Hole is pretty small. But Bryn Shander's definitely the biggest. Probably 1,200 people or more.
Why don't you take the wand, hand over to Bryn Shander? Well,
Caer
get
Dinval is
elected.
pretty small.
Yeah.
They're about as small as we are.
Don't you know you always split the party.
Same as
You also said that
Caer
East Haven was pretty big too, right?
Oh, East Haven's got about 750 people. Maybe 800. Who knows?
See, Bryn Shander's your best
Okay.
bet.
When we came to Goodmead, what town did we come from? I forget.
Bryn Shander.
Oh, I want to go back now. Okay. How far away is East Haven from here?
Oh, well, it's not like the farthest place. Probably 4.5 miles.
4 miles. How long would it
4.5.
take to get there?
Well, probably 4.5 miles. You're probably looking at about 9 hours.
And we came on steeds, right? So
You
would
came-
that
you
make
came
it
on those-
faster?
You guys came on
Axe beaks.
axe beaks, of which you have now. You each have one. Do you not?
Yeah.
You had 3, and one of you
I believe
was
so.
2 of you were
So
on one.
these two could ride one, and we could ride one each.
And what about Bishop had one?
Oh,
No,
there
we
was
had.
4.
There was.
There was 4.
Had.
No, because we rode 2 on 1.
Yeah, we
But what
rode
about
2 on
Bishop?
one, but there was
Yeah.
5 of us at that point
Because
in
I
time.
rode with Bishop and she rode
Oh,
with
so then it
you.
was 3.
Yeah. Okay. So you have 3 axe beaks. So one, you guys are still doubling on one.
Yeah, those two can
Yeah.
double.
And there's a small
did-
stable here
Gareth
where
had to ride by himself.
there was a small. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
big boy.
Regmec had to ride one by himself,
Big
but
good boy.
How long would it take to get to East Haven
probably
Axe beak.
4 hours.
Okay, and everyone's gone off to do their own thing, right?
You guys are all in the mead hall now.
We haven't left quite yet. So if you go to East Haven, figure out your whatever's going on with you. Also collect some intel from the town, and you can be the first official Goodmead scout.
Is East Haven the place with the magic guy that we want to question?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh yeah, and if you can also conveniently stop his death, say that it's the leader of Goodmead needs to speak with him.
Okay, then if this is the case, would someone want to come with me as well?
What? I didn't catch
Do you
it.
want to keep the cat alive?
I was asking
Cat's got 9
if
lives.
someone would want to come with me.
I mean, we need our 2 mental powerhouses here for the election.
Exactly. Well, of course you need me because I'm the leader.
I don't dare leave these 2 alone.
Come on, trust us. We are good. We are good at what we do.
I'll actually give Aster the pearl
Olivia is
of
like,
power as well.
is there something wrong with you?
You know, look at
Well.
the fur all over, whiskers, even scales and things. I'd say that's pretty seriously wrong. Oh, I mean,
That,
Well, I don't disagree, but
Is there a priest or someone around here?
Chances what could go wrong.
there hasn't been a priest here for a long time, or a cleric. But
you know, if we need anything like that, we usually end up, you know, sending to East Haven or Bryn Shander. There's definitely some clerics in Bryn Shander.
We could always have someone come here.
True.
Yeah, but
So-
then we'd have to send word.
Yes, sound a town crier.
That's typically how things are sent from town to town, isn't it?
How much
Olivia
would it
says,
cost?
Olivia
it
says,
would be quicker just to go there ourselves, though. Plus, there's that magic guy we need to question as well. So
I'm in the
someone better
middle
come with
of
me.
a campaign,
And you're half dead.
so
Yeah, that's why I need someone to come with me.
yeah. So if you just go take a nap in your bedroll back at the shrine, we'll
Yeah, we'll go send word for a priest. You go sleep. Have a rest.
you
look like you need it.
exhausted.
That won't work.
You could
I've
say
tried
looks
that
dead
for 2
tired.
nights in a row.
Well, riding across the country isn't going to help either.
Well, that's why I need someone to come with me. It's only 4 hours.
What? So we can watch you die?
No.
well, it's 4.5 hours walking, dear. 4.5 hours walking. If you ride, it'll be half that time. It'll be about 2 hours.
Also, you
said
you
4
came on
hours
Axbeak, so why not just ride Axbeak?
Oh, did I say 4.5 hours? Oh, well, it's 4.5 miles. It's
Yeah, because you said 4.5 miles.
It's 4.5
You said
miles.
9 hours. Half that is 4.5.
yeah. So
Riding is 4.5 hours. Right.
it'd probably take you it says 4.5 miles on my map. So just let me see. Bryn Shander was let me see. She says she pulls out her map of the day of Icewind Dale.
I mean, we can just send someone for a cleric.
But
Well, you
what's
rest
wrong?
up, so
but
then-
what's wrong?
We don't know.
Would you know?
She's
All I
dead
know is that
tired.
I've been having terrible, graphic, very bloody nightmares.
Ah, so like orcish childhood. Good for you. You're growing up. You are going to grow into a good, strong orc.
Not an orc.
Kind of funny looking orc.
Well, I don't remember looking like that as child, but I mean, you never know. If she's having bloody nightmares about death and dismemberment,
Maybe that's what
it
the
sounds
scales
about
are.
right.
Maybe that's what the skills are.
She's turning into a
Yeah, I'm fairly certain this doesn't have anything to do with being a draconic sorcerer. But,
What's the wand called?
Wand of... It's probably going to screw you up. Because
What's the
it was
wand
found in
called?
dead hand of dead man who is
the
cursed.
wand is called Wand of War Mage,
Wand of War Mage.
and the pearl is Pearl of Power. And it's because of those names that I feel like it's the wand doing it, not the other thing.
I wonder if we should leave both of these in the temple for now, and send for a cleric or somebody who can help us.
Yeah.
I think that's
So
the best.
if we can hire someone, or hire 2 people, one to go to East Haven to find a wizardy boy, and hopefully conveniently the one that we need. And then we can also send someone to Bryn Shander to go find a clerk.
A clerk?
Yeah, clerk.
Clerk?
Yeah, clerk. C-L-E-R-I-C.
Clerk.
And then we can have them meet here and then fix our problem.
Look at his
Yeah.
leadership. See, he is going to fix this town and
Sure. But
start chanting. His leadership is fixing this. He's going to fix this town.
The guys who are brewing the mead, they're like, they go back to work.
Wait, if it's the middle of the day, how would door-to-door campaigning help? Shouldn't everybody be at work?
And maybe some people home unemployed.
High unemployment.
We need to create work.
So
Standing
I can
militia.
create jobs.
Standing militia.
Yes.
We
You know what? That's how the Verbeeg got in to kill
have
the
a
previous
standing-
speaker.
we kind of have a standing militia.
We can muster 20 soldiers. We have 2 veterans to.
But if
To
you have
lead them.
unemployment, then we create jobs by having more people join the militia.
So there you go. Go to people while they're at work, and you can talk to them there.
But we want to find the people who are down and out, who are not provided for, not taken care of.
Then go
and
door
we're
to
going
door.
to take care of them. See, that's right.
That's what I said.
You said go to it work, and that's not You're the smart one. You keep saying you're like, oh, I'm smarter than you. Oh, I made me doubtable.
You're getting irritating.
But you know what? Like good salt on the wound, it irritates. Because the salt helps to clean the wound. And my irritation helps to clean the bad away. Logic works.
I'm going hunting now.
All right, you're heading out hunting.
Yes.
Alrighty.
See, look, I've already made it so people can have some more food by sending my friend to hunt for the town.
You can go and roll me a survival or nature, whatever's better for you.
Survival. That would be 19.
You pick up the tracks of what you think is maybe deer or elk or something.
Okay.
So you're tracking.
Hunt it down.
What are you guys doing?
I guess we are going to start our door-to-door
Stop
campaigning.
knocking indoors. I mean, knocking on doors.
Okay, let's do that. Aster, are you gonna stick around here at the mead hall or?
Did you guys send for something?
No, I'll probably go back to the temple. I'll see the puke on my thing. And I'll be like,
You can't.
right, man.
Tell you what, you can roll me a perception check to see if you notice the puke.
I smell it.
On the way out of town, I'm gonna leave the pearl at the temple.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, but there's a lot of vomit
Okay,
in there.
just roll a perception check.
Perception?
Yep,
That is a 12 plus 4.
that's no problem. You notice right away the smell, and then you notice the. And you kind of get the idea that maybe perhaps your buddy was sick in your bedroll. So. you
So
can-
I'm going to take my bedroll and put it on top of his bedroll, and then I'm going to take the bedroll out of my backpack and use that one.
well, that was the bedroll in your backpack.
Oh.
So. You just want
Well,
to
then-
switch his bedroll with your bedroll?
Yes. I'll
Okay.
just switch all that.
Good enough.
And I'm going to more or less try to go to sleep again.
Try to rest.
Mystical vomit.
All right. You guys,
Oh, we should
let's have some door knocking.
first get people sent to find.
That too.
Yes.
Olivia says, you want to send somebody where?
If we could send someone to find a mage in East Haven, maybe.
You
and
might
a
find a
cleric.
mage in East Haven, but you have a better chance of sending somebody to Bryn Shander. If you're looking for. what are
Yeah,
you
and
looking
also
for? Just a mage?
a mage should be able to help with our friend. We think it might be a magical sickness. And then also send someone to Bryn Shander to find a cleric.
Well, yeah, you could. I'll get a couple of guys. And she leaves and comes
Oh, wait.
back.
Make sure they support Frothy.
Well, I just know a couple of guys. I don't know who they support. But anyway,
we
she
want
brings
to employ the
she
people
brings
who are
back
unemployed.
she brings back a couple of guys and they're like, okay, what are you want? What do you want us to do?
You, sir, what is your name?
I am Ivar.
Ivar. All right, Ivar. Could you please go to East Haven, see if you can't find a mage? Maybe they might be able to bring back here.
Only mage they have in East Haven. This one they're going to burn.
Well, we need him.
This is what he is a murderer, from what I'm understanding.
Well, we just need him for one quick thing. Do you think you'd be able to convince them to send the mage this away? We'll give him right back.
Okay, but I'm not do this for no. I'm going to. You are paying me, yes.
Yep, 5 gold.
Okay. Perhaps you give me 10,
7 gold.
or I will take 8.
8 it is.
Kitty
It's
cat.
very good. Okay, 8 gold. Take off your list. And he sets out for East Haven. The other guy is Ingamar.
Ingamar!
I'm Ingamar. What
Could
you're
you
needing
please go
me.
to Bryn Shander and see if you can't find a cleric and have him brought back here?
Okay, perhaps you give me like double what you give Ivar.
That's fair, because it's twice the distance. Here you go.
Okay, thank you very much. And roll me a perception check.
That was the wrong button.
One of you roll me a perception check. One of you two.
14.
You hear her mumble something to Olivia. She goes, "Just be on your way." And tracker lady. Roll me another nature check.
Okay, so I'm broke again.
The kitty should pay
16.
back.
Nope.
You're saving Kitty's life.
15.
Yeah, you're tracking. You're definitely on. You know you're close. So, you two, knocking on doors. First door you knock on. Little old, kind of not an old lady, but an older lady opens the door, and she looks older, but there's some kids grabbing onto her skirt, and she's like, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
Welcome, ma'am. It's good to see you. I am Ragmak Tiny Akanathi.
Roll me a charisma check.
3.
She says, "You're one of them, aren't you?" And she slams the door in your face. Boom.
Can I try and catch the door before it slams in the face?
Sure.
Good start, guys.
6.
You can have.
I'll to just take a point of damage for your finger getting caught and pinched in it, and then you pull it back, and you're girlfriending it up real bad.
I'm not that weak.
Next door. And this guy answers the door and says, "Good day, what can I do for you?"
Hello, I'm Ragmak Tiny Akanathi, and I'm here for your vote. I can make good mead better.
Roll me a charisma.
9.
Are you helping him?
Absolutely.
You can roll with advantage.
15.
It's like, what are you going to do for good mead?
I will make new jobs, I will find food, and I will bring glory to the town of Goodmead.
And we'll destroy anything else that attacks this town with extreme prejudice.
He's like, looks at you like he's scared.
No longer will there be
You
ever
can roll
be
me an
problems.
intimidation check.
Oh,
What'd you
bad
roll?
news. Crit 20.
He's like, you got my vote. You got my vote. I'll vote for you. I'll vote for you. Okay, I have to go now. Okay. And he's like, closes
Keep
the door.
being the best that you can be.
He's like, yeah, sure. Roll me a nature check, Subaru.
Ooh, the 9.
That is a 9. It appears you've lost the trail. Next door there, guys.
We'll have to get something rehearsed.
We will.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I'm Ragmak Tiny Akanathi, and I want you to vote for me. Because I am...
With advantage, because I'm helping.
12.
You are what?
I'm running for speaker, and I will make good mead better than it has ever been.
Well, you know, Shander's been here for several years, and he's done nothing but good for his people here.
Yeah,
And
I hear
mean,
he's
helped a lot of folks.
Yeah, I keep hearing that he's helped people eat, and yet there was no food in town till I brought meat.
There was food here in town.
That's not what I was told.
Well, you were told the wrong thing.
Interesting. That's why when...
He kept my family alive when we had nothing. So...
And how did he support you doing that? What did he do for you? Obviously, you are not working now, so he's not providing for your family, because you are not out working right now.
Just because I'm not working today doesn't mean I'm not working. Doesn't mean I don't provide for my family. Now, if you be so kind as to get off my doorstep, slam.
Tough crowd.
We might have to be tougher. And I'm... Oh, man. Do I roll intimidation with this guy?
All right, you guys
No, we'll make our way on to the next.
go to the next door.
We'll both roll. We'll each make a roll,
And
and that's our advantage.
a gal opens the door, and she's got a couple of little ones on her skirt,
6.
and she says,
5.
So we both...
"You probably want to talk to my husband later on when he gets home. Y'all have a nice day, man." She shuts the door.
Okay, next door.
Oh, you guys
One door
suck at
closes,
this.
another door opens. 19.
19.
They're like the couple that owns it. They're a little older couple. Looks like he might be like a retired kind of guy.
A vote
He's
for
like,
Regmek is a vote for food.
he's like,
And protection.
"You guys protected our town," and they're like, they've already got Regmek on the wall, red, white, and blue, with the big white Regmek in it, in the blue.
Make good meat
It's
great
red.
again,
It's
mama.
red and blue, and then it's in red in the middle of the white banner. It says Regmek already.
Oh no, it's MAGA.
It is.
Good mead.
Yeah, it is. Make good mead great again. MAGA. Make good mead great.
Magma. That's our new
Make
slogan.
MG. Make good mead MA.
MGMA.
You're MGMA. Make good
Next
mead
one.
great again.
18.
7.
Oh, yeah, his. Like, you guys are knocking on doors. People are like, they've got the flags up. You are their hero. You've got the you got the hairdo. Sometimes it's gold, sometimes it's silver. You got like, you're putting the people down the right path. You're talking about lower taxes. You're talking about more jobs. You're talking about securing the borders, keeping out the unwanteds. All right, you're talking about all the right things, all the things that people care about, the things that protect the jobs, protect people's jobs, keep people working, keep people going in the right direction, and keep the local money local. Right? You're doing the right things. This is what people want. People are like, yes, we want our people in the forests. We don't want verbeegs. We don't want monsters attacking us. We don't want them coming across our borders. We want protected borders. We want people protected. We want people here working the jobs here for our people, not for the people who are trying to come here and steal our jobs. We're done with it. We want us. For
Do you want to
us.
be my campaign manager, sir? Or
We would like to recruit you to help and spread the word with all of your
There's
good
many
friends.
of us. There's many of us in this town who support that. Who would support you in that. Many of us.
Anyone like that? Anyone who we see like that? We want to try and recruit them to our side to actually campaign with us. Let's create a
Oh no, they
rolling-
already are.
yeah.
Why do you
so
think
if
they have
go
the
to-
flags? Why do you think they have the flags on their front lawns, man? They're flying their flags like.
Just create a wave each time we talk to them. Just send out more people going door to door. Just pyramid scheme our way through town.
By all means, roll me a persuasion check.
I'm glad I'm out in the bush right now.
Not so well. I rolled
10.
a 10.
They're like, yeah, we'll keep spreading the word. We'll keep telling people, man. We got you. We got you.
We keep rolling the same. I get a
Pretty
plus
much
1
identical,
too.
and I don't.
We got you, man. They're like, yeah, we're spreading the word. We're spreading the good word, man. Like, you're our guy. You're our guy. You protected the town when nobody else would protect it. Like, you stood up for us when nobody else
I'll be
would.
Supreme Leader of the People's Republic.
Roll me-
That's good meat.
My next one.
Roll me a nature check,
Where
Subaru.
was Shandar Frothface or whatever when the Verbeegs attacked?
Right.
8.
Boom! Let's level that at him.
Yeah, you seem to have lost the trail. Now,
Yeah, show me his scrolls.
you have a tracking skill, though, right?
Oh, yeah, plus 6.
You know what?
You
Those
pick up the
soldiers
trail
died
again,
out
no
in the
problem.
forest.
Okay.
And where does Shandar work? The forest.
And at that
Guaranteed
point,
proof.
I can't hear.
and at that point, you yeah, you guys need to be quiet now. It's Subaru's turn. At that point, you see down the way, you see a large buck, elk, and fire.
Right now?
Yeah.
And fire. Oh.
15.
Why'd you put the forest on fire?
That hits. You shoot twice, right?
Yeah.
So I would shoot twice if I was you.
What are you, stupid? Rangers fire twice.
Well,
That's
now
a
it's
18.
damaged when your first one hits. You
22.
can Colossus
Did
Slayer
you-
it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you do Colossal Slayer?
I did. So it's a D. No, what is
You
it?
get to add an extra D something.
D8.
D8. So yeah,
So 2D8.
1D8 and then 2D8. So your first one is it has to be damaged first. So your first one is 3, but it's damaged.
Yeah.
Now you roll your 2.
7,
9.
9.
And that one D8
What's total?
doesn't seem to be doing
12
Yeah.
points. The elk takes a couple of strides and stumbles and begins to just stumble away.
Okay.
Track the blood trail. You can do this.
It takes a couple of giant leaps and then stumbles, and you can see it stumbling away now.
Can I take another shot?
No, it's
No, okay.
your turn. Next,
Alright, campaigning 12.
2.
Oof.
oh, these people are like, they've got the blue and white froth on their front lawn. Like, these people are like, they have one circle on their lawn. Like, that's where he can stand to speak to them. Like, nobody else can go in that circle to talk to them. Like, stay off our front door. Like, we don't want you here.
I could always open the door manually with a javelin.
They're like, get off our front doorstep.
I just want a moment of your time.
Slam. So, you want to try the next door?
Yeah, it's no good trying the same door. 7.
15.
15? Yeah, they're hi, good to see you, Mr. Town Speaker. And this lady, she wants to get a big hug with you, and she's like, can we get a selfie? And like, she's like, right? She's like,
I want.
Do they have the new eye orb?
I'm going to ask you a question. I want to get you to ask as many people this question as you can. Where was Shandar Frostballs when Verbeegs attacked? Where was he?
He actually was one of the people who got the first group of warriors together to go and track them.
Ah, and did so well at it that he got them all killed. Where does Shandar work?
He's a logger in the forest.
And where did the Verbeegs come from?
And not only that, where was the first group of soldiers killed? In the forest. Look at those 2 links. He led them into the forest to their death.
Oh, he must have.
Unsuccessfully.
He must have done that. You know what? I would not disagree with that. That sounds perfectly logical.
Spread the word amongst your friends. Let's
Absolutely.
Let's let everyone see this. So this is our smear campaign. We're gonna hammer him with a smear.
Oh, it must be the absolute truth, though.
Oh.
So I'm just speaking facts.
Anyway, the long and it sounds like facts. You sound absolutely honest and true. So, track. One more track.
Ooh, 19
She was
plus
tracking
6,
blood.
25.
25, no problem. There it is. It's stumbling.
I'm shooting. 11.
11. You hit.
I hit? Okay.
Oh, you have 2 arrows, don't you?
Yeah, and then-
Colossus Slayer.
Well, the second
And then
one
9.
was 9. Oh, I get the Colossus
Yeah,
Slayer with it.
because it's wounded.
Yeah.
5.
You take it down.
Okay,
Your dice are angry with you tonight.
apparently.
It's
You do.
you take it down. It's
Okay.
it's simple. He's stumbling, he's falling. You've managed to take an elk in the forest. You're quite a ways out. So, field dressing this animal,
Yeah.
getting it prepared to move.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll take care of that. Aster, you're just resting still?
Yeah.
Okay. You're knocking on doors.
Yep.
Right on.
11.
Crit.
Nice.
Nice. You got another flag. It's red, white, and blue. It's got Regmec on it. It's.
And we're trying to spread the word about the smear campaign that we're trying to create against.
Oh, we don't need to do
facts?
that. We know Regmec's honest and true,
we're
and
not-
he's upright, forthright.
We're not calling it the smear campaign, but we're just being like, hey, this
Well,
guy
Here's
here
the
did
facts.
this.
Listen,
Yeah.
facts are, I don't think that Shander Forth is very trustworthy. He, he stands up for his friends, but he's a bit of a blowhard. He talks a good talk, but you know what? I don't think I've ever seen him personally walk the walk. Like, I know he works, and he works in the forest as a logger, but him and his buddies live in a shack at the other side of town. I don't think he's done a ton for him, for the people. He's done a little bit, but I don't think he's all that in a bag of chips. Like, he didn't go out and fight the Verbeeg. He didn't go out and look for who tried to kill, or who killed Kendrick. He shows up here a few years back and, spreads a few gold pieces around and, some goodwill. But it all seemed kind of put on, bland.
So he bought his votes a long time ago.
It seems that way. Isn't that the way most liberals do it anyway? So, anyway, let's move on. Field dressing, nature check, please.
Do it well.
Nature check?
Yeah.
Or okay.
What is survival, nature, whatever's your strongest.
Survival. So 15.
Yeah, no problem. Roll me a perception check at the same time.
The dice give
I'm
it, and the dice take it
Very
away.
focused on dressing this deer.
What's your AC?
15.
From behind you, you hear this gnarly growl, and you've heard this growl before.
The
It's
wolves.
frothy.
You've heard this no, out on the tundra.
Oh no.
You've heard this, and you don't know why you hearing it here in the woods, but you got it, and you are jumped from behind and clawed, pounced on by a
Great big meowing.
great big meow meow cat.
Tell Meowington the third.
So,
I think it's the third one we've dealt with.
Second.
let me just read this real quick.
Second. I thought there was one at the.
So
Dead
he
Dwarf in
paws
the
on you.
campaign.
If the cat moves with at least 20 feet straight forward, the creature then hits it with the claw attack. Straight forward, creature, and then hits it with a claw attack. So that target must succeed in DC thing.
But it might have been. It might have been 2 before.
So you need to make me. It's going to claw you. It rolls a 16 plus 5, 21. It does a D10 plus 3. So it does 6 points of damage. And you need to roll me a DC 13 strength saving throw.
You could do it.
18.
18. You manage to throw the cat off, realizing it's hungry and it's probably just looking to take you out to get what you've got here.
I will.
You can fight it. It's you against the cat.
I will leave the food for him because I don't know if I'll be able to take
So
it for myself.
are you going to disengage as an action?
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Alrighty. Cast Speak with Animals. What do you want to say?
Are you hungry? Are you just hungry?
You've taken my prey. You can hear this in this cat. You've taken my prey.
I am sorry. Here, you can have it. And
It's like it's stalking you still. It's coming at you.
do you want your prey or not?
You die. You are my prey now. It's not that intelligent, but you're speaking to it. Do you want
But this is so much more meat than I am. This will fill you up more than I will.
Mustn't take more prey. You can kind of get that idea. That's what this thing.
Mustn't get more prey.
Yeah.
So
Your competition. You're getting the distinct feeling because this
Territorial.
animal can't really.
Oh, I see what you.
You're taking its prey. It's
I
come a
will-
long way to get this.
I will give this to you, and I will not hunt on these lands anymore.
You're getting the idea through its speech that it really wants to eliminate you as competition, and it's still coming at you.
Do I feel like I can take this myself?
There's always a chance. It's you against it.
How high?
Take a chance, take a chance.
Am I close to a tree?
Take a chance on me.
Remember, it's a cat.
I know it's a cat.
Yeah, there's trees all around you.
I was wondering if I climb the tree.
So it's 9 o'clock. Big finale. Let's go.
You know, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it, and.
Well, you talked with it as an action.
Okay.
So, I'll say roll initiative.
Okay.
I got a 14. What did you got?
I don't know what I can do.
What did you got?
It's using that for-
You don't got what I got. I got a 14.
$11.
Okay, it attacks again.
Oh, what's it like having a +2 initiative?
But it's not going, it's only going to get one attack because it's not, it misses anyway. That's a 8. It attacks you and you beat it off with your sword,
Okay.
your stick.
I have a short sword.
You beat it off with your sword.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay, is that your turn?
I guess so.
It attacks again. This time with a 7. You beat it off with the sword again.
So I'm going to hit it with my sword. Because I'm too close to use the bow, right?
Yep. Yeah, you're right on top of it.
7.
Yeah, it manages to avoid your sword attack. It rolls another 7.
Okay, you know what? That was a 2. So 6.
You, yeah. It rolls a 16. And hits you and does a d10. 5 points. 5 plus 3. 8.
There you go.
16, 20.
20 hits, like, no problem.
So,
Plus your hunter's mark.
right? D6?
I
I
think.
think it's D6 there. That's what I have written down.
Oof.
11.
Plus your strength.
Is it strength? 12.
12 points?
Yeah.
13. Oh, no, your strength is 1. Is this short sword finesse?
I don't think so.
I believe it is.
Yes.
'cause I've used it
So then you
for
add your.
bullet other
So it's
characters.
13 points of
13.
damage.
You open a huge gash on it, and as its action, it disengages
So do I
and
get
runs. It's bleeding profusely.
Can she take a bonus, or not a bonus, a reaction?
No.
Okay.
the bows
It,
down?
Oh, it disengaged.
It disengaged. It
Yeah,
looks
so
like
where's
you.
finesse?
It looks like you hurt it bad.
I'm pulling out my bow.
It's gone into the forest, disappeared.
I can't see it at all.
Well, you can see the tracks it's left in the blood trail. If you wanna try to track it,
It's dangerous
what's your
to
speed?
Dangerous to leave an injured animal.
I know, but I'm by myself. If I run into something else, I'm kind of hooked. You know, I'm just gonna take my elk or whatever it was I got.
How much of that elk can you actually carry
I don't know.
as a small little demi-human?
I don't know. I have a strength of 13, so
Well, you pick the piece of meat you want to take.
like, can I tie a rope around it and kind of drag it through the snow, whatever I can?
You could link it all together and try to drag it.
I'll give it a try.
Roll me a strength check.
7.
Yeah, you're like, you get it. You start pulling it and you're like, you can do it. It's going to take you hours to get back to town.
You know what? I'm gonna. Would I be able to put it up a tree? I'll put it up a tree, even if it's by pieces. I'll put it up a tree,
Yeah, you could put it up a tree.
and then I'll head back.
How many ropes do you have?
Well, I have a 50-foot rope.
So
50?
how much do you want to put up the tree?
I mean, I can cut it into pieces if I need, as much as I can.
Roll me a strength check. How much? Like, do you want to do all of it, half of it? I'm gonna say you have 5, basically 6 quarters. The 2 front, the 2 rears, and whatever's on the ribs, sort of thing, either side.
Okay, well, the
Kinda
two
ribs and
rears
back.
for sure. I'll try to get the fronts up. Okay, I'll bundle everything
Is
up.
this a survival check?
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, no.
I'll bundle everything up and just kind of put it at the base of the tree, head back to town, and let these guys know.
Later that night, after all of your awesome campaigning, after all of your awesome hunting, you guys, you come back into town pretty much, you know, and these guys are like over the moon happy, these two. They have campaigned all day and gone door to door. They've had doors slammed in their face, but they've had people like Ragmac, 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 right? Like cheer for them. They've had people go door to door for them. And they're like, wow. These people are all like, yay. But you've also had a lot of people Go, get off my doorstep. You're kind of ugly and you smell. Right? So you kind of split, but that night, as you guys make it back to the, I guess, getting back to the to the mead hall, that day while you guys were out doing your thing, there were people gathered in the mead hall before you guys got there. Apparently there had been a something like 8 thugs stormed the mead hall while you guys were out doing your thing. And I guess Shandar was there with several of his work buddies. They had come in and they got there just in time to fend off these thugs that came into the mead hall. And you guys, like, literally, you're walking into the mead hall and these thugs have just been chased out of the mead hall and defeated by Shandar, like just minutes before.
It's easy to hire those that you.
So
it's easy to.
And
fight
anyway,
off those that you
people
hire.
are cheering. People are like, Shandar, 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 yeah, the hero of Goodmead. People are just losing their minds. People who were flying your flag earlier in the day are now flying. You recognize a few of them. They're holding up Shandar Froth signs. Yay!
Shandar! Shandar! What is it?
Like,
sorry.
literally minutes since you guys walked in. The place is kind of a disheveled looking and whatnot. And you guys, like I said, you noticed these guys walking in as you were walking into town. You three joined together. So, yeah.
This is curious. Shandar, how much did you pay them to try and rob this place in Thickness? Are there any of them dead here? Or did you promise them not to kill them while you drove them off?
All of the people just stop and look at you and they're like, you shut up. This guy's a freaking hero. He just saved all of us from these thugs.
But if he paid the thugs to put your lives in danger, then is
You
that
don't
not
say
more
that.
of a...
You don't say that. You don't say that.
Oh,
You don't say that.
really?
Yeah. You don't say that. He saved us. And
He saved you from the people he hired to hurt you.
Nobody, like Shandar doesn't do that. He's helped this town. What have you guys done? One lousy little good deed.
Oh,
Why don't you
just
take
wait.
your good deeds and go to a different place?
Humans
Loser.
are easy to kill. Verbeegs, not so much.
Where was Shandar?
Shandar.
Where was Shandar when the Verbeeg attacked the patrol going out, the militia going out to defend? Oh, right. Was he
He had
there?
to be called in from the forest. He was at work when it happened.
Oh, but they died in the forest.
Yeah, what are you getting at, buddy? Are you trying to accuse our guy? Are you? Is that what you're doing?
It is very possible that he is dishonest man.
It's very possible that you're brainless. Why don't you go back to wherever you came from? He's our guy. He just saved us all. Why don't you get a life?
Oh, that's okay. You attack the good. You consume the bad. Let the bad get inside and rot and kill you all.
Right.
Yeah, that's what you say. and it, like, there's now people have come in. People are like, people have heard about this. Like, and it happened just like this is all within just a few minutes.
I'm asking for the evidence though. Where is the bodies? Where is the men that he drove off? If he drove these men off, how did he drive them off without shedding blood?
Why don't you
Where
go
is
find
it?
them?
Why are you challenging me? You're the one saying, "Oh, look, the great he has done, the great he has done." I see none of it here. There is no evidence. I do not see any of the dead thugs. The only reason there is no dead thugs...
No evidence. Shander grabs his buddy and brings him up, and his buddy, he's got a big slash across his face, right here, and he's bleeding, and his arm is bleeding. He says, "Yeah, no evidence. This man gave
Where
everything
is
and
dead
almost
thugs?
lost his...
Where
We
is
chased
dead
them
thugs?
off.
Oh, chase off. Bullshit.
So they were all chicken. We saved this town. You haven't done anything for this
Yeah,
town.
and
Oh,
now
really? When-
tomorrow when they come back, and then the day after that when they come back,
I'll
and
be here to take them on. I'll be here.
I'll be
And
here
where will you-
tomorrow.
And where will you be, buddy? Where
I'll
will
be
you
here
be?
tomorrow to make sure they never come back.
Yeah, right.
In all of Shandar's great competence, he never once slaughtered one of them. Oh, that's right. It's because they're on his payroll and he promised not to.
I'm gonna pull Ragmac aside and say, hey, there was a crag cat out in the bush. I killed an elk out there. I can't get it back, but a crag cat attacked me. Crag
Sounds
cat.
like I've got murdering to do.
That's what I thought. We can provide food for the town. I injured the cat so we might be able to track it.
All right, let's go now.
Yes.
Let's go hunting.
Yeah, do something.
Oh, we.
Hey, you guys, shut up! These guys saved us from the Verbig, and they fought an ogre and a bear. You guys just need to shut up.
And a crag cat.
And we don't need
Which
to
I also
stage
have
our
the head
battles.
of hanging off my belt.
There was no
Actually,
staged
another one.
battle here.
Well, let's
These thugs
see.
tried to steal our
Did
mead.
we stage the Verbig? No, their heads are up there. That is proof of our deed.
Hey, our proof is we've got all these people who saw what we did. We chased those buggers out of town like they were a bunch of lost coyotes with their tails between their legs.
You chased off a bunch of actors that you paid. Applaud. I applaud your show.
Get out of town. Why don't you get out of town, loser?
Why would I get out of town? I want to
We
support
don't want
this town.
We don't want you here.
I don't want a false
now
leader.
there's it seems like a 60-40 split. Like they're telling you, like these people are telling you, get out of our town. We don't want you here. Losers.
Let's go hunting. We'll prove to them. We'll provide food and stuff. Arguing is getting you nowhere.
These people not even smart enough to see what dumb orc sees.
Yeah, we don't want any orcs here. We don't serve your kind. Get out.
Oh.
I not necessarily stay where I not wanted. If you don't want protection, you don't need it. And when you find it's false protection and he has those thugs, he hires them to come and rob you of your money, then you come crying to us. And guess what I say? It's too bad for you. You can hire a false leader. You can hire a false garrison and false guard. That is fine. Don't cry to me.
Margentina.
And with that, I'll turn around, walk out. We're gonna go and get some food.
Yeah, I'll take him to where I hunted the elk and...
Yeah, go do something useful. And you can hear now they're arguing.
Oh.
People are arguing in
Oh.
the meat hall.
I hear you did something useful. You what? Stand up for your puppet leader?
And I grab him by the sleeve and just kind of, come on. Before something eats the food.
So, an hour later.
Just wait. Can we track the thugs?
Well, let's...
Can we track the thugs?
Okay, I'll try track the thugs.
If we track them back to Shandar's house.
I doubt they'll go back to his house.
If we can track them back to wherever.
Can I track the thugs' tracks in?
Give it a shot. Absolutely. Use all your tracking skills.
Come on, baby.
6.
Oh, 20. dirty, but
Yeah,
No
20.
problem.
Nah.
You've got tracks heading out of town, back towards down towards the east way,
The opposite direction that I have hunted.
basically towards the east way.
Okay.
So out of town, I'll tell you exactly. So east, heading out east towards the east way, and they're solid tracks. How do you want to track them?
Were they in a hurry?
Yeah.
Looks like they were running.
Okay. I'll just keep tracking as far as I can.
Are you guys running to catch them?
Well, if
Are you
they're
running to
that
keep up?
clear, then
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
absolutely.
They're no problem. I'll tell you what. Who's the slowest out of the three of you?
Probably me.
Now you're an elf. You should be.
35?
30.
And I
Oh.
think
You want to track them on foot?
Well, I would assume so, since we
Well,
didn't
we can
bring
grab a
anything.
Verbeeg.
Huh?
Or not a Verbeeg. The
Axbeak.
Axbeak. Verbeeg.
Well, we can, yeah. if you wanna-
You want to track on your axe beaks?
Sure.
you know what? Oh, I wonder if they get on something and ride too.
They appear to be on foot.
Ooh, yeah, axe beaks are faster. Yeah, let's do
Grab
that.
your axe beaks. All right, roll me another. Come on. You guys grab your axe
Yes.
beaks.
19.
You figure they're not too far ahead. The
Okay.
tracks are really fresh. As you guys you get basically down to the east way, and you notice the tracks an hour later. Not even an hour later. Turn. Yeah, about an hour later, they turn and head north towards Bryn Shander.
Hmm.
They don't appear to be running anymore.
Tops.
Okay.
Are you guys heading up the?
I guess so.
Roll me another tracking.
15.
15.
Yeah, you can see some bodies in the dim of the very last motes of light of day,
Like bodies
As in-
moving?
as in humanoid bodies moving
Okay.
away in the distance.
Are they close enough I could reach them with my bow?
Not yet.
Okay.
You don't need to track. You just need to keep riding.
How many?
Full steam
Can you see
ahead.
how many?
Full steam ahead. You can roll me one more tracking, just to see if you guys can catch up.
But I mean, if we see them,
You see them.
yeah.
Literally, over the next rise, there you can see. You can roll me a perception check. You can all roll me a perception check to see if you see how many.
2.
10.
In the dimmest of
I've
dimmest
perceived
lights.
nothing.
Now it's basically dark.
13. Just wait. 14, 15.
You perceive that there might be about 8 of them.
Perfect.
Chasing them
4
down.
for me, 4 for you, and you can help where needed.
That is agreeable. Let us take heads, and if we come back and show the heads of them, if Shandar flinches when he sees the faces of the men that he has hired to kill, or hired to attack the town, we'll see what faces does.
Or we could try catch them alive too and haul them back.
Torture?
They start running again. As soon as you guys kind of crest a hill, they're cresting another hill.
They're still too far, right?
They're probably, I'm going to say
they have leggies.
Yes, we can catch them.
they're on foot. They're moving at 60 feet per turn,
And we're on Axbeak.
and you're moving at 80 feet. I'm going to say you guys catch up to them.
Polo.
You guys do catch up to them, and when you do, they go like this.
Say what?
They
Oh,
s-
they
split.
Scatter.
So, who's chasing what?
Attack formation Delta. I think we just kind of take that wide fanning arc and start going wide, don't we? Or do you have something to do that you can force them to stay within range?
Yeah, so one of them, I'm going to cast Compel Duel on them.
Okay.
He wants to fight me now.
Okay.
He needs to make a wisdom save.
Keep him alive.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
He rolls a 14.
Damn. Okay.
You see him kind of falter, and then he keeps running.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow
At one, pick one, shoot.
I'll off to the left.
Why not?
Udge.
I can.
Oh, I
could
get
probably.
two
Yeah.
arrows.
And
12.
yes,
Oh, okay.
your arrow catches one.
8.
See, there's smite slots, not spell slots.
5.
He doesn't fall over, but he keeps on running. Arrow seems to be stuck in his upper shoulder somewhere.
So are they all fanning out? Like
Yeah,
each
like-
one in a completely different
Pick,
direction?
yeah, pick one and chase it down.
I'm gonna go for the hard right. The one
Yeah.
who ran direct right. It's the
Yeah.
fastest, shortest distance.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna pull up my arrow. I'm gonna try and shoot him in the leg. Try and hobble his movement.
Forgetting.
Excellent. So, here's what happens if you roll a nat 20 on stuff like that. You do hobble him. You do make him run half speed. You do the extra damage. That type of thing.
I just hit
So
11.
always call your shots.
Keep forgetting.
11, that'll probably miss.
It hits,
Oh, really?
but it doesn't hit him in the leg.
Okay. But it leaves a trackable 6 points of damage.
Excellent. They're running, and you guys can catch up. Like
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
they're sprinting as much as they can,
Oh, yeah.
and
But they can't outrun an axe beak.
but the axe beaks don't necessarily like to run through the deep snow, but they can manage it, and you guys do catch up. So your next turn, you're on top of them. What do you want to do? This is your favorite terrain.
Yeah.
But these guys don't get the benefit of favorite terrain being
Fair.
not on top of you, but they're on axe beaks, so.
I'm not getting close enough that I can't use my bow though. I'm gonna
Oh
still
no,
use
you
my
can
bow. Okay.
still use your bow. So what do you want to do?
Take him out.
Shooting his leg. Called shot. 8.
That's a miss on the first one.
And the second one for the leg. 22.
That hits,
And then I get the.
but you didn't roll nat 20, so it's not in the leg.
That's still aiming for non-lethal, right?
The damage enough is non-lethal.
7.
7 points. He's hurting.
Is he still running?
Yep.
Okay.
But at this point, all y'all need to roll initiative.
5.
13.
Regmick got a 5. Ivan got a 13. And Subaru,
11.
11.
Live.
If I hit with the side of my axe, can I be bludgeoning?
You
I'm
can
just
call.
thinking-
You can call that. Yep.
So that way I'm just trying to knock someone ass over tea kettle without chopping their head off. But I'm gonna play polo.
Did you hit one?
Just the arrow.
Yeah. What did you hit for? How many hit points?
6.
6. That's right.
Ivan hits like a tank.
Yeah, I'm taking out my quarterstaff instead of my battle axe.
Okay.
No shield. Two-handed
All
baseball.
right.
Boom.
Ivan, you're first. You caught up to your guy.
Okay. Side of the battle axe. So I'm gonna hit for bludgeoning. However much you want to reduce it, that's fine by me. AC of 15.
Hits. What is your regular damage?
D12 plus 4.
Okay, you can make it a D8.
5.
A 1 is a 1 is a 1 is a 1.
Yeah. I'm nerfing my damage
Okay.
meta.
All right. You guys.
Is a 1 from a D8 less than a 1 from a D12?
Regmac,
Hi.
Are they turning to engage us now?
Ivan,
I hope
and
so.
Subaru. The people in front of you are engaging you, but the rest of them are gonna arrow bow you. You attacked one, right?
No, not yet. I didn't have any range.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So, arrow attacks on you. Heavy crossbow. He turns and
Regretting not
fires.
having that shield out now.
I got my shield. Oh no, I
He
can't.
rolls a
use my shield.
21 to hit.
That'll be.
Ooh. You take
How much was it to hit?
5 points of damage.
How much was it to hit?
19.
Yeah.
19 plus 2, 21.
Hmm.
Heavy crossbow
Thunk.
hits you. So, that's one attack on you, right? One attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks on you. The next one misses. Ivan, one in front of you, because you're standing in front of one now.
Mm-hmm.
He goes at you with his mace,
Okay.
and he misses, and then you get 2 arrows fired at you.
Okay.
16 hit?
Nope.
How about another 16? Doesn't it? All right, and Subaru, the one in front of you attacks you with a mace. That's a miss. And the second one attacks you 14 hit?
Nope.
All right, heavy crossbow bolt goes by you. All right. It is now your turn, Subaru.
So the one right in front of me with the mace.
Yep.
9.
9?
Mm-hmm.
Miss.
Ooh, 18, 22.
22 hits.
11 points of
11.
damage.
Ooh.
Yeah. Should have called to the leg. I keep forgetting to call.
And you're just shooting at him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to take at least one of these guys alive.
Yeah, I keep
Switch my
forgetting.
aim.
I keep forgetting to call my shot.
Regmac, your turn.
My turn. I'll see. I've got my
There's-
quarterstaff out
There's
now.
a guy out right in front of you.
So I'm on an X peak, right?
Yeah.
Gonna
you're-
bear down and
Mailbox baseball. Oh yeah.
no 13.
13 hits.
Oh, good. 8. That is 9 points of bludgeoning damage, aiming for non-lethal.
Yep. No problem.
Conk. Hey. Hey, ugly.
Yeah. What are you attacking us for? We're just travelers. We're just weary travelers. What do you want from us?
Who do you work for? I already smashed him in the head, right? Where is he?
We're just travelers. We're just traders. We're just coming from East Haven, heading back to Bryn Shander. Why are you attacking us? Why?
Why for you attacked the good mead hall?
We weren't in Goodmead. We were in East Haven.
Conveniently
Bullshit.
on the other side of Goodmead.
Bullshit. Bullshtick. Our ranger tracked you after you were repelled from tavern.
It's your turn. We're just 8 travelers coming from...
Both 18 plus 24 to hit. He might not get to finish that sentence.
We're just traveling from East Haven.
Okay, so he takes 7 points of bludgeoning again.
Okay.
Our ranger tracked you coming from Goodmead Hall after you were repelled from place.
We're just travelers from East Haven. We're headed to Bryn Shander. We're going to trade.
Why did you run so fast out of town?
And why does it not look like
We
you have
weren't
anything to trade?
We weren't in Goodmead. We're in East Haven.
When we take your skulls, we'll talk to your dead.
It is your turn, Subaru. What are you doing?
2 arrows to the other guy's legs. Nope. Or 7.
No, 7 doesn't hit.
11.
11.
11 hits.
And this guy is undamaged. 4.
4 points. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to say I was gonna rage this turn.
No, you can do it next turn then.
Can I do it as a bonus action after my attack?
No.
No. Dang.
Nice try.
You do it as a bonus action before your attack, right?
So,
No, I was
You
thinking
get-
after so I could have my rage.
you
go.
get
That's-
one attack on you up close, and then 2 guys from long ways away, over 100 feet away, are attacking you with bows.
If it's that dark, are they shooting with disadvantage?
Probably not.
Dang. I'm hoping.
12 plus 2 is 14 for the mace attack. All right, 2 ranged bow attacks, 17. Actually, 17. Let me make sure. 17, 18, and 21. Do they hit?
They both hit.
So they do D10 each.
Missing the shield.
7 plus 1 is 8. Plus 8. That's it. 8 points of piercing damage.
Well, I'm down half. That's no bueno.
Attacks on you.
Yep.
1 in front. 18 plus 2.
That is enough.
Actually, 18 plus 4. Sorry.
That's enough.
So that is D6, 7 points. And then 2 long range attacks, 14 and 12.
Nope.
And Subaru, 1 up close because he's now come straight at you. And he misses. And the other one shoots at you. And he misses. And
Oh, 2 of them are shooting at her? Dang.
No, one is attacking her with the mace. He's right on top of you now. And the other one seems to be moving away, shooting with his crossbow. So they're moving out of range. No honor among thieves.
Out of range of like my bow? Or just
Out of
me?
range of
Everything.
Everything.
Trying to get away from
Okay.
everything.
they're trying to get away, but they're shooting at you to try to help their friends. Right?
Yeah.
So,
That's not typical trader behavior.
well,
Traders, eh?
Traitor. I mean, traitor. I mean,
anyway, Greg Mac, what do you want to do? It's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna take one hand off of my quarterstaff and pull my shield back out, man. It's starting to hurt.
Can you use your quarterstaff and your shield together?
Sure can.
Sounds
Quarterstaff is versatile. Goes from a D8 to a D6 though, so. But it's not. It's bludgeoning, not slashing. So that's what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna.
you keep yours alive. I'm gonna start killing.
Yeah, I'm gonna cold cock this one on the side of the head again.
Okay.
Oh, that's. Gotta determine if I hit first. 22.
22 hits.
Yeah, so that'd be 10 points of damage.
Yeah, he's a hurting unit.
Cool.
At this point, Ivan, we're back to you.
All right. Rage. And
Yes,
things are going to get
rage.
messy. Alrighty. So I'm using full damage of the great axe now.
Are you still mounted?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
nat 20.
Are you still mounted?
Yes. So I roll 3d12 plus 4 for damage. 11. 16. 18 plus
22.
24 because I also had 2. So
So
24 points of damage.
Okay, no. It's 3d12.
Yeah.
It's 24 points.
Yeah.
Plus 12 plus your bonuses.
He's
Okay.
I
splattered.
think I did like 50 plus.
You did 50 plus damage on this guy.
Just to smear blood on
You-
the snow.
I'm not even going to say how do you want to do this. I'll describe how you did this. You literally cut him in half in 2 pieces.
Cleft in twain.
Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah,
cut him in half for your turn. And Subaru.
And then
It's-
after that, can I run over towards the next guy? Or like run the axe
they-
peek over?
The other guys are running. They're gone. They're like history. They
The two
are.
who were shooting arrows?
Yeah, they're running. You can start heading for them, but they're booking it. Subaru.
There's one guy in front of me.
Yep.
Okay. That was 7, 9,
Nope, you
Did you
missed.
hit them? 9.
9.
9.
The guy in front of you takes his turn and books it.
Now,
Turn
does
down
he
your thing there, Brendan.
Does he disengage?
Yeah, they all like they're gone. Like they're running. So you can chase him down. Yours is dead.
Can I throw a dagger at him?
Sure. It's your turn.
But that's not melee. Stupid smites in melee. Grumble. There's an 18 hit him with a dagger.
That hits.
And that is 6 points of damage.
Excellent. Excellent. It dunks into him.
Does he stop?
Oh, he's not stopped. He's trying to keep running.
How much hit points do you have?
So,
Fall
but
down,
we're back
damn
to
it.
Ivan. What do you want to do? You see him. His guy is injured, but he went in the opposite direction of you, right? Like,
It's going to take me a couple of rounds to get to him.
No,
I'm
I don't
guessing.
have a dagger.
You know what? I'm
you
going to
can
charge.
you can chase him.
That's
You're mounted, are you not?
Dagger.
Or did you jump off?
But if these guys get to bring Shander and spread rumors about us, that's not good either.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase this guy down.
You can chase him down?
Yeah. After
Okay.
I throw that dagger, if he doesn't fall, I'm going
Yeah,
after him.
You're right on top of him. Like, basically, if you're still mounted, you're right on top of him.
Hey.
So you could jump off your next turn. They are running. Regmek, that was your turn. Ivan.
Charge. Full speed. This thing is sprinting through the snow. I'm going to get to the next guy.
Are you going after who? One of his?
No, I'm going after the two that were shooting after me. So the next closest guy in the arc that was
Roll
there.
me a nature check. Actually, survival. Sorry.
Survival. So then a 14.
14. You managed to pick him up. There he is. He's about 60 feet ahead of you.
Okay. And I got dark vision, so at night I should be able to see reasonably.
Yep.
So yeah, so charge 80 feet on the bird. So can I take a swing at him?
No, you're still
Still a ways away. Okay.
a ways away. Subaru.
There's one guy in front of me still?
Yep.
Okay. Try this again.
Ooh, it's a good hit.
23.
That's 13.
13.
He's bleeding profusely and now stops and begins to beg for his life. As does the guy standing in front of you.
Can I take my second shot?
He's standing right in front of you.
There's another guy down though, right?
Oh, he's gone.
I can't reach him with my bow, right?
Like gone, like in the trees.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
That's what you're chasing
So-
through the trees. So these guys are. You can see him in the dark, but he's like 60 feet away from you. Still.
So these guys won't have a good view on us, on who we are anyways. They won't be able to pinpoint us, so if we can catch one alive...
I'm
that's all
tying
that's
this
gonna
guy
matter.
up.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy hit me too. I want to time up.
Okay.
Okay. If that's happening, if they're dropping that, I will drop my rage, and I will return to help them tie up and do whatever.
Okay. You got 2 guys out of these 8. What do you want to do?
Throwing it over the axe beak. Head back to town.
We should interrogate him here,
Interrogate him. Okay.
You want to interrogate him?
and I get advantage on intimidates.
Well, have fun. This is your show.
Yeah, I'll drag this guy over to him.
Okay. You want to intimidate them?
Absolutely.
What do you want to?
I want to help to make sure he gets advantage.
Yep. Absolutely.
I get advantage. Oh, I get advantage normally on intimidate because I'm...
Okay, so he doesn't
Oh,
need
never
it.
mind then.
But if you want to help, I'm good
Which
with that.
one? The really hurt one or the really hurt one? The
You know what,
really
I'm gonna
hurt
go-
one or the really, really hurt one?
I'm going to go with the really hurt one first. Actually, no, the really, really hurt one.
Okay, that's the one Subaru dragged over.
Just sitting behind you,
While they do
sharpening
this,
my
I'm gonna loot
my
the
axe.
bodies of the other guys and gather up any arrows I can
That's a
find.
good idea.
There was only one other body.
So I'm going to be
He's
brandishing
got a
my
mace and a
axe
great axe
with-
and winter gear.
the nastiest
assorted.
smile.
No notes
like,
or anything.
Nothing like that. No. Roll me an investigation check, real quick.
6.
No, that's 10 copper and a couple silver.
Yeah, that's a traitor for sure. So, who were you working for in Bryn? Or who are you working for in Bryn Shandar? Alright, that's the wrong accent too. Sorry.
You're looking for this.
Yes, this one. Who are you working for in Bryn Shandar to make you pretend to raid the hall? Uh, 7.
Intimidation is a what?
Charisma.
Charisma.
It used to be charisma or strength, but charisma.
He's like, why don't you go and stick your head between your legs and pleasure yourself?
Before he even finishes that sentence, the axe is coming right down, splitting him in half, and then I'm walking over to the other guy.
Roll me an attack. With
That's-
advantage. He's prone on the ground.
That's an 18.
Yeah. You split his head wide open.
Ivan, don't kill all of them. We need them for answers.
If they're not going to answer, and I look at the other one, if they're not going to answer, this next one will live as long as it takes for us to drag him through the forest.
Roll me an intimidate.
Please don't suck dice. That is a 16.
16. Nat 20.
Oh!
That's 2 in a row.
It's all
2
good.
nat 20s in a row, and he basically tells you, I owe you nothing. You attacked a bunch of traitors on the road.
You said traitors.
Traitors.
Agreed.
were
You're a traitor.
in East Haven. You're killing innocent people.
You also weren't on the road.
You know what?
We're
It's-
running from bandits, obviously. Thugs, killers.
You're running
Why
from yourselves.
were you running from yourselves?
He just looks at you. You don't scare me. Why don't you just kill me?
You know what? I think he's got a good point. If I just take his head back to tavern and show at the tavern, we'll show him that we know. So I'm gonna.
You'll have to go across the neck for this one, not down the middle.
Did you want to give a try? Come on. Give me instructions, grisly instructions.
Holds his neck wide. I've got a big swing here.
Okay.
23.
Yes.
His head pops off like a dandelion.
No. That was I was gonna try and get him to do intimidate. Like he's gonna describe how to grizzly do it and see if this guy falls for his intimidation.
Oh, you're trying to intimidate?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, sorry, flaccid 20 though.
Flaccid 20. That's,
So you're intimidating him?
Yeah. Lining up the action line.
He's like, okay. We weren't hired by anybody. We work for Nerith Maxildar Dinar. He's the speaker of Targos. That's who we work for. We're hired to attack that town.
Why?
Hired to attack Goodmead.
We were just hired by Nerith Maxil Dinar. That's who hired us.
And you don't know why?
He's not smart enough to know why.
Okay.
We were told they were having trouble winning an election.
Oh, that's something to write down. All right.
And with that, folks, we will say thank you to everybody who came out, and tune in next time right here on our little D&D game to find out what else goes on. Brendan, what do you have to say to everybody?
I hope I don't have nightmares.
We hope your character doesn't have nightmares too. It would be useful to have spells again.
Hey everybody, thanks again for joining us. I'm J-Man Weird. For everybody here, go and tell somebody you love them. We'll see you again real soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.